Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to Saint Streams. It's your boy Saint coming to you right now. It's a new month, July 1st. Hopefully everybody's doing well and blessed. Currently looking for a vehicle for a customer right now. He's looking for something specific. It's a 3500 HD, and I am not sure if we have one. Turn our camera. We have a couple of 2500s right here. It's a 2500 HD. You also have the toolkit box in the back. Really cool, nice little setup if you're in the HVAC or if you're in the gardening or any type of commercial use. These 2500s with the special work bed, really nice. We're actually offering $21,000 off discounts on these, but honestly it's not really that much of a discount when you're take in mind that, you know, we're discounting the price of putting the bed on, but at the same time, like, they're charging you for the bed itself. So you know, some of the key little tricks and hacks in the market, like I told you all, I want to be informative and want to help people out. Especially when it comes to some of these commercial vehicles, when you're seeing a whole lot of these major discounts and major deals where it seems like, but they're really not. I mean, you're still probably saving somewhat on the taxes and sales tax, but other than that, nothing much. Like this one right here, if you see, we have $21,000 off, and this one super dirty, hasn't moved. A lot of these vehicles up here haven't moved. Check this out. Check that Corvette out right here. Nice Corvette. I think this one's a E-Ray, or is this one a Stingray? Oh no, this is a Stingray. It's a Stingray 1LT. Nice. Red's my favorite color. We all know that. I kind of wanted to go over a little bit of things with you all today on this video. I kind of wanted to talk about, like, the car market right now, what that means for you all as a consumer, what that means for us as salespeople, what that means for me personally in life right now as well too, where I'm at with the market, where you all should be in the way, I guess, and how you should be looking at it. Also, you know, my future and what's going on. So like I said, I've been, you know, I don't know, like, demoing some Chevy cars and vehicles based off of my knowledge since I've been here with Chevy. I've been with GM for over 5 years now, so I know a lot about their brand and their vehicles, but it's really time to shake some things up. Like a lot of influencers and people, I don't just watch anybody, because there's a lot of just anybody's out there, but you know, I try to say, like, if you all see in my videos, especially with my editing or how I'm actually going about my streaming for you all, I'm very straightforward, you know, hard nosed in a way, but funny. It's a helicopter going over me right now. Sorry. Kind of irritating. It's having good volume, and now you got to hear that. So super sorry about the helicopter, but again, that kind of goes into my videos and what I'm saying. So I don't just follow anybody, and I don't expect just any old body to follow me back as well either. And I'm not the type to just feed people BS. So when I'm just following, you know, some people online, it's just like, you know, you got to go all in on something, or, you know, stand for something. And you know, if you don't stand for something, you ain't gonna fall for nothing either, you know. So it's one of those things where it's just like, you know what you want to do in life. If you know that you've been held against promotion, held against financial stability, held against a greater impact on what you can do as a person for yourself and for your family, if that's you right now, that's especially me. I'm not saying that things are terrible and are the worst situation, but at the same time, you know, let's group all that stuff together. And I know it could be better. I know it could be better for myself. So that's one of the reasons why, main thing with this video is just to say that I am looking to change career paths as well too. That will be coming soon, and hopefully you all just stay tuned. I am going to be switching dealerships. That is for sure. I'm just waiting on this freaking place to say yes. They said yes to me being hired. They said yes to submitting over documents. I've done the drug test. I've done the paperwork, background, everything, all within the day. And, it's crazy how, these types of people, they want to hurry up and get you in, hurry up and take advantage of your time and your value and your worth to give you no pay. And that's kind of, the situation that I'm dealing with now, being 10 years into this business, selling an Acura, Honda, GMC, Cadillac, Buick, Chevy, now about to be probably CDJR. So, and I've had Mercedes, Lexus, BMW, you name it. So I am a car guy for sure. But at the same time, this market is terrible now, not just for y'all, for me too, for salespeople. So when you guys, want deals and this, that, and the other, and you're rude to salespeople, shit, I mean, I'm a consumer too. Like, I don't tell people when I go in to buy a car, hey, I'm a salesperson. No, I just want to be treated normally, nice, and with respect. And like, if you were the president of the country, it's not like you're going to just be walking in telling everybody you're president of the country. For one, they'll know that you're looking for something, right? So there's a lot of different things and different ways on negotiating and making deals and staying true to yourself as a consumer, as a business person. There's a lot of people out there that don't understand business and the values and the key principles of dealing with one salesperson, this, that, or the other. Now, I'm not saying you all are not able or allowed or you're not free to shop around. That's not what I'm saying. I shop around. Even when I buy cars, I shop around. When I buy anything, I shop around. But at the same time, there's certain ways to go about things, If you contact a guy, you're saying all this sweet stuff, sweet shit. Excuse my language, but I'm keeping it very, very straightforward now today. I think this is my first time cussing in the video, but it gets to the point in time where you all as a consumer makes it difficult to sell vehicles and buy vehicles for yourself. And I'm here for you all. I am the guy where you can come in, you can trust, and I'm gonna do the deal for you. I'm gonna roll it, and I'm not gonna whack you, bro. If you want warranty, you want warranty. If you don't want it, shit, you don't want it. It's my job to ensure that I can, put up the most units for the month for me, myself, the dealership, and my family. So don't feel pressure into buying shit. Don't feel pressure into buying, add-ons or anything like that. At least with me, I don't care. If it's gonna make me an extra buck, sure, yeah. Is it gonna protect you more? Yeah, sure. So, sometimes it's a win-win, sometimes it's a lose-lose, and sometimes it's balanced. So I'm the type of guy where I like things balanced in life. I look at things, in a, more wide-in perspective, but, with key principle. So, just to get back to you all in a second, I will, again, this video is to, inspire people in the market currently and what's going on right now. Let you all know a little bit of an update about me, your boy Saint. This channel, where it's headed, where it's going, which I assume and believe is going to the tip top. I've been receiving a couple subscribers lately within this past week, and a lot of views on my videos right now. I guess you all really liking the car content, which I know for sure it's a big market, but at least for me, it's been working. So like I mentioned, I do a lot of video gaming. I play sports, play college ball, and I sell cars, so that's awesome. And I love dogs. I just lost my bully about a year ago. His name was Bentley. He was amazing. So, things like that, and, my daughter, things like that are the things that are important to me. So let me get back to you all. Again, I'm going over what the current market is, what's going on, how you all should approach it in a second, and where I'm headed. I'll see you all soon. All right, y'all, I'm back. Saint the boy. I'm just letting y'all know that moving forward, before we go to this next chapter in this video, I am and I will be leaving this dealership. I will be going to a new one, CDJR. So you will be getting some nice, cool uploads and videos on some inventory that they have out there. Especially that new electric Challenger too. So I can't wait to get my hands on that and do a little review on that one as well. But I am done with selling cars after that, man. Probably going to be in this market of selling cars and everything like that for another, I like to say maybe for another 3 to 4 months, and then I'm going on to something new. So stay tuned, man. Nice surprises. Y'all will be seeing more and more of me. So please keep the likes, keep the follows, keep the subscribes up, and I appreciate y'all on this journey, man. Your boy Saint, gone. All right, y'all, I'm back. Saint the boy, coming back to y'all, coming live right now. Not live when y'all see this. Y'all know how it go, but again, like I was mentioning, I'm back. I'm inside the car right now. It's starting to get a little bit warm out here in SoCal, Southern California. Let's talk, man. Let's talk about the car market. Let's talk about currently where things are right now. Honestly, the car market is still going. I mean, it's moving. You'll see, like, driving around, like, people with new license plates and registration cards, placard onto the back of their vehicles or to the right bottom, portion of that windshield in the front of your car. So people are buying cars, but it's not how it used to be. And to be completely honest with you, it's all characterized, calculated by you, the consumer. And it's all about you all's preference, I would like to say. Everything to do with, your high consumer demands, coming over from the pandemic when, there was low inventory, and then all of a sudden there was a spike in price, a spike in, interest rates, government regs, all type of stuff. So that was the market, pretty much in 2020, 2021, a little bit of 2022, 23 and 24 is where, things started to change, and we started to shift out of that. Oh, we're in a pandemic. This is what's kind of going on, this, that, and the other. But it really, to me, as a real person, like I've been telling you all and been trying to explain to you all, I've been doing this since I was 19. I am big 3, big O, big 30, right? So I just turned 30 in February, so about 5 months ago, 6 months ago, about to be now. And I've been doing this since I was 19, and there's no better time to get out of this market as a employee. There's no better time to actually buy a car. That's what you all are not understanding. And there's not a better time to actually buy. It's actually not a good time. Okay, I'm gonna rewind that. There's no better time than to leave right now the market if you're an employee. There's no better time other than now to get a good deal with incentives on new cars. But I still wouldn't go new, and we'll talk about that in a moment. And then it's no better time than to go used, to buy a car. And that's where the market gets shaky and a little bit flaky. So, you have 3-4-year-old vehicles out here going for, depending on what you're looking for, let's say a $25,000 to $30,000 car, it can range you, a monthly payment of $600, $700, $800. And people are like, well, what the heck? But then you can come over here and get a brand new one, and it's just like the price is substantially increased, and you're talking about a $55,000, $60,000, $75,000 car, just cars, not SUVs, things like that included. I mean, here with Chevy, we have those SUVs, but let's be honest, y'all want the blacked out package, y'all want this, y'all want that, y'all want the tech. And that's another reason for the car market. Y'all not understanding what y'all want as a consumer y'all got to pay for it. And it's hard to wrap your mind around that, especially when you understand that, hey, us as salespeople, it's not been the best, times, and we're adding things onto vehicles in order to get paid. Like, a person like me, it don't matter where you go, bro, ma'am, sir, whatever. Like, we're only getting an average of $250 per vehicle that we sell. And on top of that, if you don't buy anything, hey, let's get to units. Let's try to do this. Let's try to do that. It's hard. It's really hard to, especially if, you have employers, flooding the sales floor, certain people in certain positions, they're going to still make their bottom line, if that makes sense. So they're not going to have any issues or worries with covering, for expenses or financing, or their finances. Whether, me, I've been in management, I've been a store manager, I've been an internet manager, and I've been regular sales, hybrid, which you do both internet and floor. I've done it all. I'm an internet manager here right now, currently. It doesn't matter. Unless you're behind the desk, everything is, it's up for grabs. And for consumers, you're going to start dealing with salespeople that are even more impatient. Like, I'm the most patient guy when it comes to this car business and selling cars. I'm not aggressive. I don't care if you buy from me or not. But what I'm not about to do is make barely minimum wage where I could be working at Jack in the Box. I could be working at Men's Warehouse again. I've never worked in the food, but I'm just saying, I worked at Men's Warehouse. I've worked at a couple of places that for sure will bring in more money than what I'm currently making right now in this market. And I'd be damned to sit here and go back and forth with a consumer that doesn't understand the market, nowhere in the parameters of wanting to buy, not wanting to actually work with somebody that, you initially kick it off with, oh, you're the best, Austin this, you're the best, ain't that, blah, 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 blah. And then there's no pickup again the next day. So it's kind of like in sports. When you have that one bad apple, it ruins it for the rest of the people. Or in politics, same. Us as salespeople, we look at consumers just like y'all look at us now. We don't care if you have credit or not. We don't care if you have money or not. All we care for is a reasonable approach, a reasonable deal, a reasonable, let's just say, communication between one another, to understand, like, hey, this is what I want. I'm not going to BS you. I'm not going to waste your time. And we'll give it to you just like that. Like, everything that we do, it's all on a cellular device, a tablet, or desktop. So everybody knows what's going on in the market. So this kind of regurgitates and brings me back to what I was saying before, where some people don't know the market. They're just out calling. They want $5,000. Like, bro, are you serious? When was the last time you purchased a car before? When was the last time you went out and financed a freaking cell phone? You have cell phone bills that are worth $250 right now, something that I'm actually using. In regards, and that comes back to in regards to the technology that they're putting into these cars. I mean, everything that I'm saying is correlating to where it's just like, you have a $250 cell phone payment when they used to be $20 to $50. But the technology that's going into them, it's easier for somebody to say, well, okay, I'll pay $1,000 for a phone and pay $250 a month because, that's nothing. That's nothing really for $250, right? It's nothing to people. $1,000, kind of expensive for a phone, but it's all about the payment. So when you think about a car and you're spending $50,000, $60,000 and your car payment's like $600, $800, you're like, what the heck? I mean, come on, bro. Inflation. You're talking about imported taxes, different things like that, depending on where you're at for a car brand or what you're looking for and searching for. So there's a lot of different ways to understand how to get a good deal, where to get a good deal. But again, first is coming from you all, and then a lot of times for us as the dealers or the salesmen or the private sale party, we're really just order takers like Burger King and McDonald's. Have it your way, bro. Have it y'all way. And I'm cool with y'all having it y'all way, man. I just want to make a penny to go home with. But when us as salespeople know that people aren't, willing to work with, or literally willing to skate around the whole criterion area, I mean, everybody's going to get, that same type of vibe, you know, and demeanor. And honestly, it's starting to brush off and get to me too. And this is just how I'm starting to operate. For one, that will also, or for two, actually, that will also kind of lead into the last part of this video with me speaking about my future and where I'm actually heading, because I love cars. I love selling cars. I love being some sort of a help to people. But at the end of the day, if people or my employer or the market is actually getting me out of my character, or not literally like disrespectfully, but just overall like practices and integrity and all that, it's just like, I'm cool off of this. Like, I'm cool off of y'all can be cool off of me, even though all my customers love me, and that's a fact. I've only had one complaint. That was at my last dealership, and I was a manager. Go figure. You know, so a lot of these people, and that was bullshit. Like, a lot of y'all just like to cry. Y'all not getting nothing back, bro. Look at me. Y'all not getting nothing, bro. The dealerships don't care. No matter how good or bad your salesperson was, whether you feel like you deserve something, your car paint chipped, the better approach, before you sign that bottom line, you better say everything you need to say to these people. Because until you sign that bottom line, they know they ain't getting no, right? But again, keep in mind, until you sign that bottom line, you might not get anything from us either. So it's a balance. It's a really steady balance that, you know, this market, it will never come to. And that's why, and that's how I know I need to get out of this business. That's how I know this car market is balanced. It's okay, but it's not for the person that's looking to make money in this business, unless you're behind, you know, like I was our store manager back, you know, at our other Chevy location out here in SoCal. I was making solid money. I didn't give a fuck about, you know, sales or anything, because I knew I had a set pay coming, even though I still went way over and beyond what I was actually supposed to do there and improved our numbers, factual on paper. But, you know, when it comes to now, when I'm our internet manager here at this location, you know, you get to the point where it's just like, well, shit, I'm back in, you know, I understand how these guys are feeling this past, you know, couple months. You know, I mean, I was only a manager for like, what, 4 or 5 months before they just tore everything down, and they fired like me and, you know, a couple other managers, and just reshaped the whole dealership out there. I've never been fired before. And so that kind of took a little hit for me too, which I knew, like, this market, this industry is not for me. I could show you screenshots of, you know, me being at the top of that board for that dealership and doing more than enough, and getting scammed out of money with all these factory incentives. If you sell this, you sell that, we'll give you this. But the dealership doesn't give you shit because they don't enroll you in nothing. That's another topic of discussion, you know, in the later video. How some of y'all shouldn't even be thinking or considering about being a salesperson in this industry. Why choose sales when you can choose being your own entrepreneur, being your own person, or figuring something else out that, you know, correlates with today's market, leading on towards our futures. So that's me just doing a little spiel in the car market. You know, we even increased, you know, our incentives to make new car deals, like I mentioned and said. You know, it's money for y'all, it's money for us. And it's a balanced trade-off. That's why I'm like, you know, all this back and forth stuff, nobody's really gaining or saving money. We're wasting time. And I'm the big person where time means everything for me. I'm the type that I'll leave before it's time to go, you know, but I put in that work for the month. Like last month, I'm not even going to tell you how it was. Worst month of my career. And I've been in the business for 10 years, and I've had younger people at this dealership outsell me, and it had nothing to do with Austin. And then all of a sudden, you know, Austin, you're this, you know, high gross guy, especially from the internet, and you make a lot of good sales, especially coming over from the new place. You go from hero to zero, like they say. Hero to zero in this market, especially when you're barely making money. And when I was a hero, I mean, what's $5,000? You're talking $60,000 a fucking month in Los Angeles, California? No, that's out. That's out, bro. That's out. And then you're hoping on factory incentives that they don't sign you up for, and you're missing out on thousands and thousands of dollars. This is a pyramid scheme to me. It's a pyramid scheme. These dealerships are full of shit. Like I mentioned to you in the beginning of this video, I'm already accepted at the brand new dealership. Oh, we need you by July 4th. We can have you for 4th of July sales, this and the other. Man, it's July 1st, man. I'm still working for Chevy. I made for sure I went over and out and over above, to get, testing, background checks, all the extras. But y'all need somebody, right? Y'all don't need nobody. Y'all just trying to make for sure that y'all can cover y'all bonuses. These owners, these sales managers, etc. at these dealerships. So that is what it is. And where I'm at with all this is that I understand the market. Me personally, I would say I would prefer to go used. Go used. If you want a good deal, you want a good car, go used. Don't do anything older than 5-6 years outside of where we're currently at right now. With decent to average to okay miles, don't go over nothing 65,000. Cars are new technology, that's why you're paying more. They're built to go for longer and better materials. Point blank, period. So you can look at it that way. And then there's a major shift, whether people are buying sedans, this, that, or the other. People want trucks and SUVs. Why? Because you can fit more, you can do more, you can store more, you can do whatever for the same amount of price. So sedan segment, depending on how you look at it, it may be, starting to dwindle down per manufacturer and come up a little bit more on units on SUVs and trucks, depending on how good that manufacturer specializes in their own market with that. But, that's another key nugget for you. And just all around, I say just stay true to your, original self, and stay true to your original salesperson that you have a good feeling on. It's not a lot of good people like me in this business that will be very transparent with you, tell you how it is, and also tell you that even though I work here, I still like this. Even though I work here, you're looking at that, I still will tell you to go check that out. I prefer this, but that also, me being so honest, that also helps, and transparent, that also helps me with my sales, because everybody knows when they hear somebody that knows what 2 + 2 = 4, and that's right, you typically go ahead and then you start teaching that to others too, right? So what makes sense is what makes sense, what doesn't is what doesn't. So with that being said, I appreciate you all again for tuning in. I appreciate you all for watching the videos. I only have 13 subscribers, but that's a long way from 0, and that's a long way from 5 or 6 or 7 from a couple months ago. Like, I just gained like 6 followers in like 2 weeks. That's probably like 2 followers every other day, or every other day follower or something like that. So I really appreciate those who follow me. Like, comment, subscribe. I will be bringing more detailed information with stats, updates in the market. And then also, this channel is really Saint Streams. It's not Car University. It's not Madden University. It's not Bully University with dogs. Like, I do everything, so you're going to see some of my videos where it's gaming, this, that, and the other, cars, but it's mainly going to be cars and my day-to-day, operations and things like that, trying to just get this going, man. Get this next part of my journey at 30 going. And y'all going to be on the trip. Y'all going to be on the road with me. And that's some key words in there too. So stay tuned. I still love cars. I still love, helping people and things like that. But again, this is my honest opinion of what's going on now, and something that you all need to understand and consider as a consumer moving forward in purchasing cars. Or if you're new, you want a job in the sales industry in this, I gave you my honest opinion. Depending on where you're at, you could be doing better or worse, but it's always going to be hit and miss as well too. It's not going to be a constant. Yeah, man, I appreciate you all. The videos, even just with the views, they're going up. I have multiple videos now, well over like 60 to 80 views, 200, 300 views for me, man. I'm in the game, man. I'm feeling like him, man. You know what I mean? So let me know if there's anything that I can improve on, other than the shave and getting, my braids and everything in my lineup, man. But again, it's been rough. I've been just saving money, I have, I look good, I look fly, but at the end of the day, personal health, personal wealth, maintaining and taking care of yourself, that's the number one thing, y'all. So keep that in mind. As I appreciate y'all, I appreciate myself too. So gotta get this cleaned up. But again, all is well. We're blessed, thank God. And hopefully y'all stay blessed too, man. This is Saint Streams. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll tune y'all in into another video. I have this nice Corvette. It seems like these Corvette videos just keep going up and up. So whatever it is I can do to get the views and get the support, please comment below if you have any questions about any vehicle with Chevy, GMC, Escalade, Cadillacs, blah 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 blah. I got the answer for you, I promise. Even if it's a Honda, Acura, Toyota brands, whatever. I know my business. Even exotics and luxury cars. I used to help my mom get her Astons and Range Rovers and all that extra stuff too. So let me know, whatever it is. Like, comment, subscribe below. It's your boy Saint, coming to you July 1st. And I'll see y'all, man. Gone.